When searching for an air conditioning and heating expert, you'll find there's only one. Right now, at Air Engineers Service Experts, save $30 on seasonal maintenance.
Call 866-EXPERTS.
Ever wish you hadn't chosen a big bank or made that bet?
I can still choose Community First.
Wishing for a new car? Community First lets you delay your first payment up to 90 days. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org.
Baker Sports 2019 High School Media Day at the University of North Florida Arena. Pleased to be joined now by Oakleaf. Clay County's in the house. Oakleaf head coach Frank Garis here at Media Day. Coach, how you doing?
Good. Thanks for having us, Hack. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, Coach, always enjoy your time. And stop me if you've been asked this today. You got Jalen Rivers and Chance Williams here with you, two kids that have recently committed to the University of Miami.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm very blessed, Coach, to have the two of those guys and a lot of our athletes, but they're two very good ones. You know, Jalen's going to have a chance to be the valedictorian. You know, he's over a 4.0. Donovan Thomas is one of our safeties is here with us as well. He's going to be over a 4.0. Chance is close to that, and those guys, I mean, obviously they're blessed athletically, but they work for it. They've been grinding since they were in 7th, 8th grade, been raised by a bunch of great parents and taken care of, you know. Very, very, very blessed to have to coach those guys. It makes my job a lot easier, obviously, and you don't worry as much with sometimes when you have big-time athletes. You know, you got guys that are going to this school and then they're going back and forth, and they've changed schools 3 times over the summer. I don't have to worry about that with those guys. They're solid. They have great foundation. They got their head on right. They're graduating in December. You know, Jalen's a semester from getting his AA, so before his high school senior class graduates, he'll have his associate's degree at the University of Miami. So that's pretty cool.
And what I love about their story, Chance and Jalen, again, both young men recently committing to the University of Miami, is they've known each other for years. I mean, they've since 4 or 5 years old, gone to grade school together, and now they're going to go to college together. That's a pretty cool story.
No doubt. I think they were 7 or 8 years old when they first met, and they have been blood brothers ever since. You know, and those guys are. It's an interesting bond. They're completely opposite personalities, but they bring out the best in each other all the time. You know, I joke with my wife that we're different personalities. That's why we balance each other so well. They're the same thing. They are a complete balance. They're the yin and the yang to make the circle go round. So.
Of course, Chance Williams on the D line, Jalen Rivers along the offensive line. You're going to need guys like that in the district you play in. Maybe the best district in the area. Oakleaf has moved into 8A, where you will see Bartram Trail, you will see Nice, and you will see Sandalwood and Mandarin. So you talk about the best players in this area, whether it's Carson Beck at Mandarin, Jeff Sims at Sandalwood. We mentioned Jalen and Chance at Oakleaf. Trevez Johnson at Bartram is a Gator commitment. That 8A district is going to be, for guys like me, a blast to watch the entire season.
And Nice has got some young guys that'll end up in that same kind of range when it comes to recruiting. Coach Drafts is a friend of mine, guy I've known for a while. He's going to do a great job with that program. You know, somebody was joking earlier that's the SEC of high school football in Florida, but we're 8A, and everybody else in there is 8A. It's nothing that we can be scared of. You have to embrace it. You have to go attack it. We're the only program in that district that hasn't played for a state championship, period. You know, that's it. So it's big boy football. It's guys, obviously we're familiar with Bartram, playing them last year, and then coming in with Mandarin and Sandalwood, and they're new to the district, or we're new to their district essentially. You know, they're big-time guys. We've got some guys that have been at Oakleaf that are at Mandarin. We got some guys that were at Mandarin are now at Oakleaf. You know, it's our team, our roster's kind of familiar with each other. Sandalwood's kind of the one that's a little foreign. You see their guys walking around here. They've got some talented kids, and you know what Coach Geis's track record is throughout the years. He graduates a lot of kids, sends them to a lot of big-time schools, and they're super competitive on the football field. You know, and that's the thing for us is there's no cream puffs on this year's schedule, and it's just outside the district as well. I mean, we lost a game in Fleming Island. They didn't want to play anymore, so we went and picked up Columbia, and that's a big one for us. You know, that's a big-time environment. That's a high-level program. Gainesville High is the same way, and then you throw in the guys in the county that are wars every year with Orange Park and Clay, and then we got Ridgeview back on the schedule this year. It's going to be a new program for them, but I think from a little bit I know about their coach, they're going to get very good very quickly.
You know, when you have guys like Jalen, Chance, you mentioned Donovan Thomas, you got some terrific offensive guys as well. Expectations come with that. A lot of it is expected out of Oakleaf this year. How do you center those expectations among your players?
No, I mean, before I even got there, when these guys were freshmen, these 2020s, these seniors were freshmen, they all pointed to this season, and the old coaches, the players, everybody knew, even the alumni knew, hey, this is the year, this is the year, this is the year. And then the following class behind it, the 21s, is very talented as well. And you got kids who have played for so long. Like Walter Simmons has started every game the last 2 seasons at quarterback, freshman, sophomore year. And so now he's going into it where he's played with these guys for so long. And you have other kids like a Marcus Anthony and Terrence Anthony that were playing as freshmen, you know. And so they've been doing this for so long that everybody kind of knows that this is the year, to where there's not that pressure on them. You know, they know that if we show up and execute the way we're supposed to execute and play the way we were supposed to play, that the sky's the limit. But it's going to take that effort to do it day in, day out. And so from that standpoint, they're excited about it. It's not something that they run from. It's something they've embraced. You know, we'd say to the kids all the time, you got to make the grind your friend, because when the grind season's over and we're getting into the practice season, now you're in a spot where it's time to go shine. And so we're working towards that. We got a game coming up here in 17 days, and we're excited about it.
It'll be a lot of fun watching Oakleaf in the brand new 8A district alongside Nice, Bartram, Mandarin, and Sandalwood. Frank Garis is the head coach of Oakleaf. Coach, best of luck, and I have no doubt we'll be talking to you a lot under the Friday night lights this year.
I hope so. Thank you, buddy.